When we are young, we absorb everything. It starts off with family. They shape you long before you know what you is. Their expectations, their love, their fears, all of it molds you, even in silence. We take on their dreams as our own without realizing we're borrowing, not dreaming. Then there is culture. It influences us to what is right, what is wrong, what's beautiful, and what's forbidden. I grew up speaking the words my family did, loving the traditions they followed and feeling pride or shame for reasons I didn't fully understand. Then there is religion, our guide to morality, the unseen force shaping how we view the world, others, ourselves. It offers comfort and community, but sometimes it limits us too. The rules can be so clear, so unshakable, that you wonder, where is the space for me? For a long time, I thought these were all pieces of me, that this was who I was meant to be. But then something changed. I started to wonder, who am I? When I strip away what I have been told. We all reach that point in different stages of our lives for different reasons. For me, it was in my late teens. Something inside of me rebelled. Something inside of me knew that I couldn't continue living the life everyone else wanted me to live, no matter what the consequences. And there were many consequences. But what if everything I've learned, every influence, was just someone else's point of view, someone else's truth? We hit a point in life when we stop echoing what we have been taught and start asking questions. And that is where, amongst all that life throws at us, the journey of self-awareness sprouts. We develop the ability to look inwards, to recognize and understand our own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. But most importantly, we develop the ability to ask why. Why do I feel the way I do? Why do I think the way I think? Why do I react the way I react? There are moments in life when we hit pause. We stop echoing what we have been taught and start asking our own questions. And with those questions, the real search begins. Who am I outside the expectations, outside the beliefs I was handed, outside the roles I've been given? So the question then becomes, how do we develop this awareness? It begins with reflection, taking the time to ask ourselves questions, big ones, uncomfortable ones. We can do this through taking quiet moments each day, through mindfulness meditation, and daily journaling. Daily journaling is a very, very good one. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher who believed in the power of reflection, famously kept a journal to reflect on his own actions and thoughts. He wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." Daily reflection helps us understand our emotional patterns and gives us insight into why we behave the way we do. If we don't take time to check in with ourselves, our thoughts can guide us blindly without us even realizing it. And mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us stay in the moment and observe without judgment. Thich Nhat Hanh, a Zen master, once said, "Mindfulness gives you time. Time gives you choices." When we are mindful, we can see our thoughts, our emotions as they arise. And instead of letting them control us through automatic reactions, we cultivate the control on how we respond. Neuroscientific research shows that regular mindfulness meditation can increase the brain's capacity for self-awareness. I have uploaded a 10-minute guided mindfulness meditation video on my channel to help you get started. Interestingly, psychologists distinguish between two types of self-awareness: internal and external. Internal self-awareness refers to how clearly we see our own values, passions, fears, and aspirations, while external self-awareness is about understanding how others see us, which is probably not the way we see ourselves. So, self-awareness isn't just about looking inwards. Sometimes it is about taking the courage to ask for feedback, to understand how others see us. Anais Nin said it beautifully. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. By inviting feedback, we open ourselves up to perspectives we might miss on our own. So ask trusted friends, colleagues, or mentors for feedback. And perhaps the most important question, what do we value? Take time to think about your values and what matters most to you. Knowing what truly matters to you, not what you've been told to value, is key to becoming your truest self. To live a happy, fulfilling life, our decisions and actions should align with those values. Simon Sinek, known for his leadership principles, emphasizes this: when you know your why, you have clarity and a sense of direction in life. Most times we operate on autopilot, guided by beliefs and assumptions we've never questioned. It's easy to live on autopilot, but when we pause, when we really look at our thoughts and beliefs, we begin to peel back the layers of everything that we have been taught until we find the core of who we are. Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." It's terrifying and exhilarating when we realize that who we are isn't fixed and it's something we can choose to discover. So when I ask myself, who am I? My answer, even at this ripe age, is I'm still finding out. And maybe that's the point, because self-awareness isn't about arriving at a final answer. It's about embracing the journey of discovery and accepting that we are always evolving. Tracking your emotional responses to different situations can help you identify patterns and triggers. Over time, you'll become more aware of what influences your mood and behavior. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. But sometimes it's also about losing yourself in deep reflection, in asking those hard questions, and in being vulnerable with yourself, because accepting our vulnerability allows us to grow and improve. As famous author Maya Angelou said, we delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. How do you talk to yourself? Because your inner dialogue can shape your self-perception and influence your mood and behavior. I cannot stress enough the importance of this area. Because if you're constantly criticizing yourself, you will be negatively impacting on your self-worth, your confidence, your mood, and holding yourself back from growing. Practice positive and constructive self-talk to build a healthier mindset. Make time to explore your interests, strengths, and areas for growth, whether through reading, learning new skills, or taking on new challenges. Self-discovery is an ongoing process that deepens self-awareness. For example, I have taken on a new challenge by starting this YouTube channel. I'm having to learn to speak in front of a camera, video myself, edit, and so on. Gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It allows us to appreciate the present moment and acknowledge our achievements. Oprah Winfrey said, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate." A regular gratitude practice will increase your overall awareness and appreciation of your journey. Self-awareness is a lifelong journey, but it's one of the most rewarding paths you can take. It unlocks your potential, improves your relationships, and helps you navigate life with clarity and purpose. So, ask yourself this question: who am I? And know that you are not just the culture you grew up in, not just your family's dreams, and not just the rules you have been asked to follow. When you take the time to go deeper, quieter, when you explore what's hidden beneath the noise of the world around us, you will discover that you are so much more. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, keep growing, keep learning, and stay self-aware. If you have enjoyed today's video, then make sure you watch my following videos.